Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are talking about goals. I am going to talk about my May goals and where I failed, where I succeeded, and maybe where things changed a little bit. But before we get into these, I actually want to share with you some new products that are coming to Moxie Life on June 5th at 1 p.m. Eastern. So I have some of the products that they were kind enough to send me here, and there's also going to be new daily planners launching. I don't have one yet. I plan to order one, but they're going to be new daily planners that are just daily planning. They don't have any goal sections. So I'm really excited to get a little bit of a deeper look into those and see what they are like. So we have notebooks here. There are going to be daily and weekly notebooks. These are A5 size notebooks with 64 pages. They have 32 sheets, and you can use code PLANWITHELISE for a discount on your order from Moxie Life. So this is the first notebook, and it says, "You were born to be real, not perfect," in a little bit of foil, and it has this little embossed daily right down here, and then that quote as you open it. Then we have the daily notebook and a little bit about resources for Moxie Life. And then these are the days. So this is what the new daily planner is going to look like. Nothing about goals. You're just going to have the date and all these check boxes, and then focus with 3 bullets. And you can use these for times. They have a tiny colon in there. And then you can even do like a few different goals or meal tracking or habits down here. So this is going to give you 2 months worth. And there's a pocket in the back and a little dot page here. The next one is the weekly notebook. This is also undated, A5 size, 64 pages. And this one has weekly embossed right down here. And every day is a fresh start. Just begin. Sometimes we need that reminder to just begin. The same opening pages. And this is what the weekly looks like. It's so cool because it's that quad style layout, which I'm actually becoming even more excited about lately, the more and more that I use a quad style. So for someone who wants to be able to have everything in one view and kind of portable, because this is a really nice size, this is definitely a go-to. I also love that it's undated because not every week you're going to be able to fill it out. And I think that this is perfect for those weeks where you just need that extra something and you want it to have this right nice size and book bound. And then you have a habit tracker over here and a dot grid section right over here. So this is really cute. If you didn't want to use it for weekly planning, you could also use it for goals. You could categorize each of these, which I think would be really nice too. But there are so many possibilities with a quad layout. And then we also have stickers for the undated planner. These might go with the new dailies that are coming out, but you have a pack of stickers that you can use. So 4 pages, and then you have the months. And then what's really cool is these new Moxie Message Gel pens. These are a set of 8 pens, 0.5 milliliter black ink. And these are going to be free with purchase of, I believe, $100 or more. And they're so cute. So this says, "Just begin." These have that little like wax protective nib on them that I can usually peel off a little bit easier than this. Ah, that wasn't meant to happen. Let's see. Let's try to pull it with my scissor. I don't usually have trouble pulling these off, but this one seems to not want to go. Okay, so we're going to test. Let's check the smudge. We do have a little bit of smudge, so you may need to give it a second to dry. The next one is Living My Best Life. So these have the Moxie messages on them. This one says, "Do It Scared." This one, "Embrace the Messy Bits." I'm not testing all these because they're all black. It's not like they're the color of the barrel. I can do hard things. My mindset is my superpower. Rest, don't quit. And not asking for permission. So I love this. I love that they're giving it as a gift when you place the order of $100 or more. So those are some of the new products releasing. Again, there are also going to be A5 new daily planners, but I don't have those to share with you. So we are going to put these aside and get back into my goals. So when I'm evaluating and reviewing my May goals, I think one of the things that's important to remember is that I'm definitely experiencing a year of change in a really, really good way. The first few months of the year, I was very focused on a big project I was working on. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to share that with you in June. I just don't know yet, so stay tuned for that. But I'm also in a season of change because I'm in a relationship and we are spending a lot of time together. So my weekends are mostly us spending time together or traveling or whatever it may be. And so when I'm making my goals, I need to remember to be really intentional, back to my word of the year, about setting goals that are either things that we're doing together on weekends or things that I can accomplish during the week. So we always talk about goal setting and breaking things down into smaller bits. And I've two really good examples of that here. One of them is May. My goal was to get a massage. Every time I had a second to breathe and went to try to schedule a massage, I wasn't able to find dates that were working. And my goal of get a massage turned into my goal of schedule a massage. This massage has been scheduled. Actually, by the time you see this video, the massage has been had. It's happening on Monday, June 3rd. But the goal ended up needing to be just get it scheduled. Forget about getting it. That'll happen. Just get it scheduled. And then fun and recreation. We have definitely done more weeknight activities. I have done more weeknight activities. I spent Memorial Day weekend down the shore. I did not find a fun festival. We ended up going away to Shelter Island, which is in New York. And so I kind of replaced that because it was a weekend getaway. Work and learning. I have been working on mapping out the rest of the year. It is not finished, but I have a little bit better of an idea of what I'd like Plan with Elise to look like over the remaining 7 months of the year. A huge part of this for me in June or in May was revamping Patreon. It took so much work. And I think that it's the right decision for me. I'm making decisions with Plan with Elise that are going to free up a little bit more of my time because I need that time right now. I did film a Q&A video. I have not done as much weekly lifestyle content as I'd like to, and I did not do a blog post, but I do have a new collaboration coming, so I'm really excited about that. Family and relationships. Focus was quality time. I've done 2 friend plans and 2 family plans. I put a line through C. Ratner's, which is my dad's side of the family. But again, we are scheduling that for June. So sometimes it's not do the thing, it's schedule the thing and get it in the planner, get it on the calendar. Health and wellness. I've been really good about eating healthier on weekdays, as usual. Not great about workouts and spending time outside. I have been outside, I'd say probably 1 night per week between sports and things that I go to. The workouts haven't been happening. I've done one in May. So it is what it is. I'm not going to try to make excuses. I'm just not prioritizing it. Spiritual and personal growth. I've been really consistent with my journal and I'm loving it. And I have read a book. I actually think I've read maybe 2 or 3. So now that James and I are kind of finding our routine in our relationship, I'm also starting to find my routines again and what this all looks like for me. Financial, be intentional about saving and spending, which I have been doing. I set a summer budget. I did not meet with my accountant, but I scheduled a meeting with my accountant and I did figure out stuff for my IRA. Physical environment is always a work in progress. I did declutter my kitchen buffet. I have not organized my garage. I have not finished my office destash. And I have decluttered my foyer closet, which was a bigger project than I thought it was going to be. So that's where we're at in May. In terms of how I've been using this planner, it varies. Sometimes I'm using it, I've done weekly actions and I've been able to stay consistent. Other weeks I'm not, because I have a lot of planners. So I actually don't think I've filled this out. I did do weekly actions that week and started kind of writing things in, but sometimes the planner ends up on a pile under other planners on my desk and I just don't have the time to write in it. So I think that where I'm going to focus moving forward, if I still can't stay consistent, like as of July, I'll evaluate and see what's happening, because I feel like what I need more than the weeklies is just the goal setting section. So we're getting to that time of year where we're hitting about the halfway point and you want to start to figure out what's working in your system and what's not. So let's talk a little bit about June and where my goals are going to be. I'm going to kind of go in the order of popping into my head. I don't know if I'm going to use focus for all of them, but I do have some financial goals for June. One is going to be meet with accountant, now that that's been scheduled. Contribute. I'm gonna set a big number here, $3,000 to HYS, which is my high yield savings account. And I'm gonna write go car shopping. So I have to make a decision whether I'm going to buy or lease my car or get a different car by the end of June. And I'm starting to have some problems with my car. There's some things that keep happening that are bugging me. And I think that I'm leaning towards something different. So I want to spend some time going car shopping and test driving and seeing what's out there before I make a decision. So this really has to happen in the first couple weeks of June so that I can make my final decision. For spiritual and personal growth, I'm going to set a goal of reading 6 books. And then we'll also write stay consistent. Not every month is going to have specific actionable goals in every category. I think that's sometimes where I fail because I set up too many and it's just like not possible. Health and wellness. We're going to write healthy weekdays again because it worked last month. And then we're going to set a workout goal because I'm not going to give up on the goal, even though I haven't been great at it. But I'm going to set a goal of 10 workouts. Every 3 days or a third of the month. And we'll see how it goes. All right, physical environment. What did I not get done? I didn't get my garage done and I didn't get my office de-stash done. So I actually am going to pause on the office de-stash and we're going to declutter or really organize garage. My garage isn't cluttered. Depends on who you ask. If you ask me, it's not cluttered. And it's my garage, so I get to answer that. Declutter garage, organize den, closet, and organize and declutter bedroom, chest. I have a dresser and a chest, and my chest is getting the chest is the tall one. It's getting very, very stuffed. I feel like I don't know what's going on. So I need to really do that. Every time I put laundry away or take something out, I'm annoyed about it. So that's something that I need to do. All right. Personal. We are going to go in big letters again. Get a massage. I have not gotten a massage in like a year, and I really, really want one, and it's going to happen because it's scheduled. So that is on the list. Fun and recreation. We're going to write 3 things down. One is weekend in Monticello, which is a place in New York we're going to mid-month, I think. I'd like another weekend down the shore. And pool days, because I do still have my pool membership from not from last year, I renewed it for this year, but I want to be able to enjoy time at the pool too, because I'm a pool and a beach girl. I like both. I don't really have a preference. I'm not as much a lake girl, but I really like both the pool and the beach. Work and learning. We'll do 3 for now. Sometimes I add to it throughout the month. Figure out July lineup. We're going to do a blog post attempt again. And also lifestyle content post again. And then maybe this will be a question mark for announce project. We'll see. Okay. Family and relationships. So a lot of what I'm doing, and I think I did this in May too, is I said that fun and recreation is mainly focused on myself and James and our relationship, and family and relationships is for me like family and friendships. So that's kind of where I'm separating the two. Not that my family and friends aren't fun, but this is sort of how we're doing it. So I'm going to write 3 friend plans. We're going to go a little bit higher than we did in May. We'll do 2 family plans. I feel like the end of the year is so busy, the end of the school year with my niece and nephew. We're going to write Ratner plans. And monthly Justine night. Justine is a friend of mine from childhood, and we've been trying to do these monthly dates, and we have one tonight. Today is Thursday, May 30th, and we have one tonight. And I think that as long as one of us reaches out and we get it scheduled, we have a restaurant that we like to go to that's about halfway between us because we don't live around the corner from each other like we did when we were 5. And so trying to, just get that on the calendar and be like, let's commit to doing this monthly, or at least trying to do it monthly. So I think that that's where my month is. I feel really good about this because I haven't put way too much on my plate. Some of this is already what's being scheduled or what's scheduled and in my planner. Some of it is things that I'd really like to get done. Others are, goals for my health, like working out. But my focus right now is really, while my word of the year is intentional, there's a lot of what I'm doing that is going to hopefully create more balance in my life, which is what I feel like I need, because with all of these busy weekends, I'm spending Monday through Thursday really wearing myself out trying to get everything done for Plan with Elise so that I can have these weekends off. And while in this very moment, I'm not stressed because I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you, I'm enjoying doing a video, trying to fit it all in and squeeze it all in is really overwhelming. And so taking some things off my plate, even if that means loss of income, whether, I canceled my highest tier on Patreon for one-on-one calls. I've removed some perks. I've added some perks. More people will have access to exclusive videos. So I tend to do weekly goals in exclusive videos if that's something that you're interested in seeing. and more early access videos and a lot more perks coming to Patreon as of June. So by the time you're seeing this, but also doing things that are taking a little bit more off my plate so that my Plan with Elise to-do list isn't a mile long every day. So I think that is a wrap. As a reminder, the Moxie Life release is on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern. You can pick up these products in addition to the new daily planners, and code Plan with Elise will give you a discount. So thank you so much for watching and for cheering me on with these goals. Having you in my corner is always the best and so very helpful, and I appreciate your support. That's a wrap, and I'll see you next time.